Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 winning. Here we go. All right.
Play action now. It's Fields. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But it'd be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap.
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
319!
He finds Brown right side. Nice run across the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Headed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Back to work after throwing the pick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Cole Bishop. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
All right.
Here's Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. Tonight. Extend. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills take over as they intercept it for the third time in just our opening quarter.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The 9-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
319.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flat. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's third and goal. Cook. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills take a 20-zip lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Here we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Here we go. 19 instruction. Hey, Ken. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a small chunk off that lead. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Dylan Laube on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Throwing now on first down, Allen. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Down the left sideline he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills swell their first quarter by 6. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. It's an early lead for the Bills. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll get to work here, first and 10. They start the drive with ball. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Here we go. Good. 222. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, first and 10.
Here we go, son. 319.
Here's Fields to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Looking to throw, Fields. That's Cox, hits the rookie out of Stanford. And they make the tackle at the 38. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here we go.
Now Fields again. Buys time, rolling right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing again, it's Fields. This is a heater going deep, and they pick him off again! That's Cole Bishop! And the Bills get him as he makes his 3rd interception of this game! The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Allen setting up play action. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
What's that? What's that?
Play action now with Allen. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
They send a tight end in motion. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
So 3rd and 6 on deck, Brock, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Round 80! Go!
And Allen will hold on to this. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. You know, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Round 80!
Allen looking to throw. Brought in right side by Kincaid. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line. The Jets take their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Five wide. What's that?
Third and long, it's Allen. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Moore. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First down from the 42.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Sit all right.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game.
Jets 14.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Moore with a return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down throw for Allen. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Hits him on the in route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offensive line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Jets' 43-yard line.
56. What's that?
Allen to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. I'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Allen setting up to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. To throw again, it's Allen. He's going deep. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a first down. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime. Aubrey puts it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Now Allen off the play action. Buying some time right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Back to the air, Allen. That finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Chased out to his right. This into the hands of Will Dissly. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Again, Allen to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
To the air again, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Allen on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that 1st down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and it's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Down to the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Bills make it a 24-point ball game.
Jets 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Made the throw as He was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 331, 331. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start the second half with some needed points.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Fields looking to throw this. That one falls incomplete, though we do have a flag that we've got to check out first. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. All right, now another opportunity to convert this two-point try.
Here we go, son. 220. Right.
Here's a design run. Fields has it. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Moore with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Kirk trying this one up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They'll try the right side with Cook. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
brings up 2nd and 3.
And you just get the playoff. He's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Bills hold both the football and a solid lead here as they try to close this out. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
319!
Motioning the tight end now. Allen on 3rd and short. Bails out of the pocket quick. Kincaid there to bring it in near the sideline. And he will not get them to that marker. Heck, all he can do is get back to the line. 4th down. Aubrey puts it through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yep, move 58, move 58. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He put everything he had into this one. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and the pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
Here we go, shot. Push. 319, that's it. Right.
Play action now. It's Fields. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen. On the move, headed right. That's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning the game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, It's sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
Comes up empty on that one. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Shotgun handoff to Laube. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
No throw, 3rd and long. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
And the Bills, first down.
From the red zone now. Throws caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills keep adding to that fourth quarter lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw Fields. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 and the 31.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, they ate up a ton of yards.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they pick him off again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Charbonnet now up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
On 2nd down, run with Charbonnet. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
On 3rd down, they're going with Charbonnet. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bills keep running away with this. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go.
2nd down and 10. Fields. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Hall running between the tackles. Fights his way through a tackle. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. He gets him 8, and that's going to set up 4th down and 2.
It's 4th down.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.